Okay, welcome to Elmcreek. This is one of the original maps that comes with FS22, as most of you know. And it is a map that it's not really going to be as realistic as I do on the other map, ModHub. As you can see, I've already sort of set up a little bit, and we've got our olives, and on the other side we have our grapes. We own quite a bit of land, and the purpose of this map is going to be, I've located a player from I believe United States somewhere, and we're going to try and do a multiplayer on this particular map. So I thought I'd come in and set it up, and you know, gives us a lot of things to do. While I wonder if you can fill up your water from this little creek. Wow, I like the sounds. So it actually sounds exactly as if you were running through water. Yeah, it's very good. Now, I did change this. Obviously, there was a building here that was useless. I got rid of it, and I put a workshop. There was a field over here, obviously, and again, I got rid of it, and I made this our extended yard, where we have the water pressure and the two new field types, which is electric over there, and oh gosh, I can't remember for the life of me what that is. What? Is that all I have? Okay, don't worry about it, since you don't want to show me tools. This one here, biomethane. So it's some sort of this biogas station. You can refuel your methane tractors. So everything is ready to go. I've sold all the equipment with the exception of the truck, which it's gonna go for sure, and the two tractors. Now, there is a reason why I kept the two tractors, because this is part of the original tractors that come with the game. So I thought, you know what, it'd be better to just sell them off. Let's park them in their home. This, you can actually fall in. I thought it was just there for fun, but it's not. You can actually fall straight through, as I'm sure by now most of you know. You know what? We're going to buy this, because we're going to have quite a bit of equipment. I don't want to get another... we need a truck. So we are definitely going to come into the grape side of things and olives, and we're going to have to obviously get ourselves a couple of each. But for now, what trucks do I have? Just the basics. So we are in America, so it's got to be one of these. Mac, and Mac. 500 horsepower, 425. Wow, this is the strongest one. Design. Yeah, why not? Rim color, white, grey, chrome. Oh, we are going to buy this, purely because we obviously going to want to transport whatever equipment we want, if it's going to be a multiplayer, and hopefully it can work out to be a multiplayer. I'm going to do my best to try and set it up. Obviously, me being on the other side of the world makes it a little bit harder to have a... Okay. Why wouldn't you? Okay, so let's try. Try on the road. See if on the road over here. If we get a better... Yes. Okay, so what would we need to buy? So we do need another tractor, but we're going to wait for the tractors and all the other bits and pieces. Actually, before we make any decisions, let's have a look at our map and find out what stage we are actually at with the crops. Alright, so we got two fields that are ready to go, 47 and 53, which is what? Canola and wheat. So we are going to need a decent harvester. And you know what? And we do need to get ourselves moving. We have to harvest them today, otherwise we're going to lose the... You know what? What is this? 12 meters. Fendt, I think it said on it, right? Yes, it is. So how could you not buy that? So we've got ourselves a header. Oh. Now, no, we don't want the tractor for sure. Find ourselves a combine. You know, I really didn't want to go that big to start up with, but I kind of shot myself in the foot by buying the header, didn't I? Okay, well, there we are. Wow, that's adding a lot of money. So that was fine. That is fine. Nothing to do there. Steering wheel. Extension small. Now I've not bought this yet, so I'm not... Okay, 17,000 liter, big license plate. Why does it keep saying none? Can anyone see the license plate? No plate. Don't worry about it. I'll get there eventually. How far are we? Oh, we're not that bad. Believe it or not, I've hardly ever used this combine, even in FS19. I don't know why. I've got nothing against it per se, but it was just never a combine that I sort of liked. I always found myself using either CLAAS or John Deere combines. Okay, can we... Oh, should we try? Let's have a look. I've not really... So we kind of need to get ourselves on the highway. Do we even have a... Yes, we do. So we're gonna be taking over the whole entire road. Just to drive a tractor to field number 53. Which, if... oh my... Oh, don't smash into the buildings. Now, I realize some of you might say, hey, this is unrealistic. But you know what? Oh, there goes the mailbox. I've actually seen farmers that do that. Now, maybe not in such a heavily populated town. But, you know what? We got away with it. Ha! So I said we got away with it, but we did not. So we gotta get our, oh, there's the train. We gotta get our canola picked. Absolutely not. I knew we couldn't do that. Four kilometers per hour with this header. Okay. Do we have weeds? Is that what's going on in here? I wonder if they're going to do like it was with seasons and with chop straw, the straw, where you actually get, you know, if you're chopping the straw, you get fertilizing, first stage fertilization on your field. That would be an awesome thing to do, wouldn't it? I'm gonna do this because obviously I am gonna have to put it on worker as well, and I would rather the worker doesn't get stuck on, oh, there goes a crow. I'd rather the worker don't get stuck on any of these trees. Looks like there's a bit of a creek over here. Yep. So you can definitely see that 54 and 53 fields will be in at one stage in their lives together. We will plow them into one field. You know, to be really honest, I expected a little bit of a better sound from this Fendt. I'm not sure how it is in real life as far as the sound of it is concerned, but it's a little disappointing. Alright, let's get the worker to do this because we're gonna need to we may need to get ourselves a trailer of some sort to be able to unload this canola that we're gonna collect off harvest of this field. Alright, so we gotta cross the river to go to our other river. What am I saying? The little creek. It'd be nice if when it rains, it puffs up with a humongous amount of Okay, let's not destroy all our corn, hey? Trying to think where it would be. Do not destroy the crop. Is there a crossing over here? Can I cross into? Yes, there is. Beautiful. Since we didn't really buy, there's another creek. Slow down. We didn't buy ourselves a truck, so this is the only way we're going to empty our combine. It almost sounds like a, I don't know, like a tuned car, the way it just goes a brrrr. It sounds more like a tuned car than a combine. Not that I haven't heard a combine sound for, well, actually never, because whenever I worked on farm, they were cotton pickers. They weren't really grain pickers as such. Now we're not going to collect the straw because we don't have anything that we can collect the straw with at the moment, so we're not going to do that. I realized that I could just, I've got the money and I could add money to buy whatever equipment is necessary, but I don't want to do that. So this should be our only two fields that are ready to harvest, right? Yep. Okay, 50 is still there, but not there yet. It needs to be plowed and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know how you would see in this the head. Struggle to see it. Now I have no idea if this is too loud, the vehicles. Let's kind of have a look at, no, I think it's, no, definitely not. Where is the sound? Here. Just camera turning speed. Adjust the volume of the environment. Adjust the volume of the vehicle. Wow. Let's stick to 50% for now and see what happens. And now we need to figure something to do with this. We should have bought a header for it. I don't think we're going to be able to get it across this way. We will try, but I don't think we'll be able to. Oh, you know what? Okay, a bit illegal, but we managed. All right, like I said, not the desired way to deal with this, but we have managed. I have no idea where to put it. We desperately need a trailer for it, obviously, and what I'm gonna do for now is just flop it right here. Okay, do not destroy the olive trees. They cost an arm and a leg to put down. Okay. So let's for now just shove everything into here. So obviously we're going to look at buying anything to do with anything to do with grapes. So I'm trying to remember where the grape sawmill. No, that's definitely not it. What are you? Grain mill. Spin. I think the. Okay. I thought the grape was here somewhere. Animal dealer. No, we don't want to deal with the animals yet. Dairy. Cereal. See, I wish they would give you a little bit of information, like what you actually need. Grain. Okay, so that's not on that side. Carpentry. Grape. So we will obviously. Okay. Okay, why can't we buy that? So we're gonna visit it and find out. Do you want to purchase it? Yeah, we've purchased it. Now we need to get some information on it, and probably the best place to get information on it is right here. Grapes. Okay, so we can either do raisin or juice. 90, so less juice and so on. So what happens to olives? Okay, so definitely not oil mill. Would that biogas, bakery, with the oil, olive oil, I'm assuming that that's what it means. So we'll buy this one as well, since we're going to concentrate heavily on this. And we will go back into our, I don't know why I always click on, so sunflower, canola and olives. Okay, so I didn't realize that we could, even though it makes sense, sunflower oil and canola oil and olive oil. Wow, olive oil. Okay, so what is the price like on the oils? Canola oil. Wow. Okay, now I see. Okay. So we're obviously on the right path with these two. Okay, does it show on the map that we own those two? Oil. And no, I definitely don't know that one. Great. I wish they would show on the map that you actually own them. Okay, that completely disappears. Is there some issues? No. All right, so our farm is over here. All our stuff is there and there. So it's fantastic. We're close by. So not quite sure what's going to happen with the rest. As you can see, my planting skills weren't the best, but they're there. Actually, one thing I wanted to look at, and again, I'm spending so much time here. Okay, that's strange. They don't need to be plowed. Okay. So yeah, like I said, one of these tractors is gonna go. I'm not quite sure which one, but I suppose we'll do like what we did in our other series. If we see a tractor that's a good buy, okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but anyway, if we see a tractor that's a good buy, we will simply buy it, and then obviously decide then what tractor that we have is going to go. So we'll put this here. We'll just assume that this is, or pretend that this is where we go and service our vehicles and so on. So we've got all of these, and we've got our new tractor that we've set up. Okay, that's me. Well, that's me in the game. So we will need a seeder. Oh. But it's a bit small for... So we're gonna need a seeder. Where are you? So what do we have? 210, 270, 6 meters, 6 meters. Both of them, okay, that's not a problem. Okay, 240. So we got plenty to choose from at the right time. So that's not an issue at all. I will leave this tractor here because I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do with them. And we will go and sleep. Okay, so now we're in October. We should, as always, so we're maxing it. We'll buy it. After all, it's something that we don't really have on the farm. We don't use it on the other series either. And we're pretty close to owning. No, we're not going to be adding any more money in. This is the money that we'll be working with. Okay, so our fields, that was the next thing that we needed to change. Wow, all of them have weeds on them big time. Okay, so we need to get ourselves a sprayer big time if we're going to have any chance of wow, that's way too expensive. We can't afford that. Well, we can, but we can't. So this is 36 meters, 33 meters, 33 meters, 24 meters. It's 1,000 liters, 4,500 liters, 5,200, 4,300. So what we will do, don't need to worry about that too much. We will do this and we'll leave it that. We'll do this and we will lease it, and I'll go pick it up and start spraying our fields. All right, here we are, driving on 2 lanes. Okay, let's have a look which of my fields need. I hate the way this shows in that. So all of them. So we'll start with 52 over here and work our way from there. You know what? This field seemed to be a lot bigger on the map, but that's all right. It needs to be done, so that's not a problem. All right, so we're going to put herbicide on all the fields that need herbicide. Obviously, kill all the weeds as much as possible, because we don't want to lose too much of this crop when we're harvesting. As we know, I think it's 20% you get penalized if you've got weeds on the field. So 20%, that's a humongous amount of loss just because you've got weeds on the field. So we're all set up now for this map. with obviously missing a bit of equipment, but we'll get that as we go along. Hopefully I will be able to do this as a multiplayer. There is a guy that I'm playing with, hopefully, if we can get it set up, from America, Mr. John. He knows who he is. And hopefully we'll be able to set it up so we can do it as a multiplayer. And if things work out, and some of you guys would like to join in, as I get to know you, I'm happy to sort of extend it to other followers. And the only reason I said what I said is because I like to every now and then join multiplayer sites. And one of the biggest things that I see is that every time I join in, the map has been absolutely destroyed. So I definitely don't want that. You go through the time to set it all up and all this sort of stuff, and then some people just come in just to destroy it. So obviously when I do set it up, it's going to have a password, and only people that know that password are going to be able to join in. So if this is something that interests you, and you can time yourself to be able to work within Australian times, evenings in Australia, message me, and you can private message me on Facebook, Redeem Farmer, and we will try and set it up, and hopefully it works out. I will do a multi-series and record it, obviously. I'll try and get Discord set up if we can, and we can have a bit of a conversation. So yeah, like I said, I will there's quite a few fields that have weeds on them, so we will take care of all of them. I'm not going to record all of it because obviously you've seen this 1,000 times, and hopefully we can get into the swing of things and start doing the taking care of the olives and grapes, which we haven't done. So we'll leave this episode here. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for your support. Again, if you've got any comments, any suggestions, feel free to, write them down. I'll be happy to try and look into them and try and implement them if I can. So God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great one. Bye-bye.